What's up guys, it's JNJ back with another video, and today I'm going to be showing you guys and reacting to my time-lapse video of how I almost ruined my $1,000 PC. Alright, let's get into it. So actually, to preface this, I'd saved up money and I had bought an RTX 2070 and I got a really good deal on it from Newegg for $400, and I was like super excited, so I just told my dad, oh, okay, just order it. I got the graphics card, came in on a Wednesday, I think, and I got all excited, ate dinner, ran upstairs, got my PC out, and I recorded this time lapse. I'll tell you guys about what happened as it goes along. So basically, this is me, right? I grab it, and I'm like taking out the my current graphics card, the GTX 1050 Ti. So I take it out. And actually, like right here, first couple seconds, you just see me walking around. My hands are up. Like, I found out I didn't have enough space in my PC case because the hard drive bay was blocking the graphics card. The graphics card was too long, maybe like half an inch too long, and it was just blocking it. I couldn't fit the graphics card in, and I was just panicked. So I was like, oh shoot. And right there, I didn't know what to do. I kind of panicked, walked around for like 5 minutes. I was on FaceTime with a friend, and he just saw me like just go crazy. But I was walking around, trying to fit different directions, trying to take out stuff, and it wouldn't fit. And then I just kept going at it, and then my dad ended up walking in. You can see, where is it? You can see right here, my dad walks in, and he asks what's going on. I'm like, graphics card is too long. And I completely expected him to be like, oh, that's your problem, and just leave. But he was like, he's gonna go, he said he was gonna get some steel cutters. So he told me to take out my CPU radiator and the CPU fan and everything, and take it all out so he could get in the way and cut the hard drive bay, the metal hard drive bay, with steel cutters. So he goes downstairs, grabs that, and you guys can't see, but he's cutting through the stuff. We take out the hard drive. You can see the graphics card right there, just lying on my desk. I take out, so right here, I take out the CPU cooler, and so I'm taking it out, I'm wiggling it out, right? Because it's stuck. I've had it in there for 2 years now, and I take it out, and right there pops out the CPU with the CPU cooler attached to it. So I was taking out the CPU cooler, and it had the CPU attached, and it just popped right out. And right there I panicked. I didn't say anything. So my dad comes in, and he's like chopping away at the hard drive bay, cutting it to fold it in so we could fit in the graphics card. And then we put in the graphics card. So we put in the graphics card, there you go. Put in the hard drive, wiring all the stuff, and then it gets to the CPU, and then I tell him, like right here, I'm like, Dad, there's also one other thing. As I took out the CPU cooler, I ripped out the CPU too. And if you're into PCs, you know that if you do something like that, there's sensitive pins at the bottom of every CPU. You mess one of those pins up, your CPU screwed. That's $160, $180 just out. You have to buy a new one. And I just done that on top of already almost ruining my PC and trying to put in the graphics card and stuff like that. And my dad and I kind of messed around with it, and he just popped. He was messing around with it and popped right off the CPU, and I was terrified. On top of already screwing with my graphics card and almost losing $400, I almost just screwed up my CPU as well. So that was extremely devastating. But he popped it off. We put it back in, and I'm like, just try it. You know, what else can you do? If anything, we just buy a new one. $160 lost, but you know, what else can you do? And at that time, I'd also been stressing for my AP exam, actually. So I was like, oh shoot, I messed up my PC. I need to do this AP exam next week. So I had to deal with that as well. pop it in, put everything back together, and I'm just praying that it all works. So I plug in all my cables. Actually, we plugged in the power cable just to see if it would turn on. It turns on, and I'm like, okay, that's good news. Plug in all the cables, run my PC. Actually, you can see me putting in all the cables right here, and then actually starts up, and then it says something about like CPU, and how like it got messed up. Like it recognized that, and I was like, wait a second, it recognized that as a Ryzen 5 1600X, which is my CPU, and it recognized that, which means that the CPU is operating. So I turn on the PC, restart it. I have to set the boot drive, and my PC turns on. That was terrifying. Yeah, it went from an extremely like happy day to like from seeing my graphics card arrive and like being all excited about installing it, realizing that it doesn't fit, and then messing up my CPU, almost messing up my CPU is very complicated kind of day. I mean, if there's anything that you take away from this, me almost ruining my PC, it's you should know about your PC, like the size of certain things before installing it, what's compatible, what fits, and also just be careful. Don't do what I did and take out your CPU and rip it out. Be gentle with your PC parts, because you mess it up, it's a couple $100 down the drain. Yeah, so that was my installation. I guess if there's anything I would do different, and just be more aware about the parts. I wouldn't have gone so excited with just my new graphics card and actually like look up more on it, or figure out a way to get a new case that would fit it or something. Yeah.